everybody, how you doing? Hi Paula, hi Philadelphia Cream Cheese. My name is Amy Gregan and I'm real excited to be here with you guys today in my kitchen in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm very excited. Actually, I was born and raised in Philadelphia and I always thought it was really cool to be born in a city that's named after a cream cheese. So I always thought that was cool. So I'm real happy to be representing Philadelphia Cream Cheese and making a wonderful recipe. I'm actually dedicating this recipe to my grandmother. This was her recipe. It's called My Mom's Pineapple Party Cake. She used to bring it with her a lot of times during the spring or summer because it's such a light and fluffy and airy dessert that it was really nice. It just went with the warm weather really nicely. So, and that's what I'm making for you today. So I'm going to get started. So what I have for you here is I have a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapples and also a smaller 8-ounce can. And what I did was I went ahead and I drained the juice from the crushed pineapples. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it in the bowl. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of sugar and I'm going to add it to my pineapples. And I'm just going to give it a mix. And the reason why I do that is so that the sugar dissolves into the pineapples before you mix the rest of the mixture together. Just so all the sugar dissolves. And you just want to mix it for about 30 seconds just to get all the sugar dissolved. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my 8-ounce Philly cream cheese. I'm just going to put it right in there. And this cream cheese, it has been softened, so I let it sit out for a little while. And you just want to start mixing the cream cheese and the pineapples and sugars all together until it becomes creamy. And you can see it's starting to come together. And you just keep on mixing it, scraping down the sides, just until it's all combined together nicely. Until there's no more of the cream cheese in pieces. You just want to kind of, and see now it's a nice creamy mixture. And the next thing you want to do is you want to take an 8-ounce container of Cool Whip and you want to add that right to the mixture. So I'm just going to put that in the bowl. Just like that. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of fold the Cool Whip in. And you can see how fluffy it's getting. And you just want to give it a couple really good stirs until you mix it all together. Yeah, I can remember when I was a kid, I grew up in a little row home in Philadelphia. And I remember we used to have awesome block parties on the 4th of July. And my grandmother used to make this dessert because by the 4th of July in Philly it was pretty hot. It was in the 90s. So you didn't want to really eat a heavy dessert. So this always went off really well with the crowd. There was never one piece left when she was all finished. So now that that's all combined together nicely, you want to make sure you get everything at the bottom. Just give it a couple good stirs there. Okay, now that that's all combined, what I'm going to do is I already went ahead and I made my orange chiffon cake. I find that orange chiffon with the pineapple and the cream cheese just go really nice together. They marry, the flavors just marry beautifully together. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to cut the top of my orange chiffon cake off, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a layer of the icing in the middle of the cake. And it's just going to be delicious. So you just want to run your knife around the edges here, just like that. And then hopefully this will go well. I'm just going to lift the top of my cake off like that and just put it on another plate. And you can see how beautiful that is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the bottom of my cake and I am just going to put about 4 tablespoons of my icing in the middle of the cake, just like that. And then what you want to do is you just want to take the bottom of your spoon and you just want to spread it around until it covers the whole bottom of the cake here, just like that. And you can see how nice and creamy it is. It smells so good. I wish you guys were here to smell it. It just smells delicious. Nice and citrusy flavor. Okay, the pineapple got away from me there. And I'm just going to take a little bit more and cover that guy right there. Okay, you don't want too thick of a layer on the bottom because you're going to need enough to cover the rest of the cake. Okay, so I'm just going to come over and I'm going to get the top. And I'm just going to gently place it. Just like that. Well, that worked out really well. I was really nervous that that was not going to turn out good. Yeehaw. Okay. So, now what you want to do is you just want to take the rest of your icing. And you just want to take a bunch of tablespoons. You just want to dollop it over the top. Just like that. And you want to put it on pretty high, because what we're going to do is we're going to take a butter knife and we're just going to smooth it down over the sides and in the middle. So you want to cover the whole top. Just like that. And what I do is I just usually take the back of my spoon and just kind of smooth it down a little bit. Kind of get the middle of the cake just like that. And you just want to keep on kind of turning your server around just like that. Making sure you cover everything. And a little bit we have here, just add a little bit more to the top. And like I said, now what we're going to do is we are going to take our knife and we are going to smooth it down over the sides. And it's very simple. Just like that. You're just going to keep on going all the way around until you cover the entire cake. This cake is so delicious. It just basically goes with anything. If you have a heavier meal, you can have a light dessert afterwards. Like I said, it goes great in the summertime. Almost finished here. You're just going to keep on going around until you get all the sides covered. Just like that. Okay. And a little secret that my grandmother taught me when making this cake, since most of the time it is made in the spring and summertime, what she used to do is to keep the icing from kind of melting in the hot summer days. What she used to do is she used to put it in the freezer for about 30 minutes before she went to the party, and then take it out, and by the time she got to the party, you know, it was just perfect for serving. And there you go. My mom's famous pineapple party cake. I'm just going to get the middle there. And that's it. Simple as can be. You guys are just going to love this. Everybody is just going to absolutely love this cake. Now I'm going to give it a taste. So you can see the middle of it. See that? How beautiful it looks? Yummy. I've been dying to try this. All right, the moment of truth, guys. I'm just going to give it a quick taste. See how nice and moist it is? Mmm. So good. You guys are just going to love it. Please. Try this recipe. You can't go wrong. You'll be the head at the party. Bye, guys. See you later.